Okay, this is going to be a continuation of our trading series. So those of you joining in now, this is going to be part 80 now. That's going to be part 80. Our last update was, I think, 4 days ago. So a lot has happened since then. Our account is at $89,000. We started on $10,000 a few months ago. So we can open up our P&L analysis, as I like to do at the start of the videos, just to be transparent, because I think everyone in the space is basically lying to you about the trading. So this is for the last 180 days since I started the challenge, or a little bit earlier. And we can see total balance 89,000. Today we made 5.5k. 7 days we made 10 or 9.1k, and in 30 days we made 33k. And you can see our cumulative P&L, pretty nice, pretty consistent, I would say. Obviously bits of drawdown, but pretty consistent. And we can change that for all the time periods, right? So now that that's out of the way, we can have a look at our portfolio. So I have 54 positions open. You can see I've got ETH, SOL, and SKL as the main longs that I'm holding. And I've got a bunch of shorts in my books as well. You can see that there's a lot of shorts going on. Now, in terms of the market and strategy itself, it's okay, let's first of all, let's open up the markets on TradingView. So Bitcoin and the whole market did a mini flash crash, right? The Turkish exchange got hacked for like 40 million. I think that caused a bit of a panic and obviously a lot of leverage in the system. So I bought this dip. I bought this dip on my main accounts, and you can see a lot of these coins, Link, ETH, SOL, had big spikes down. And if you're using my indicators, the trend indicator, you know that if we're in an uptrend, you should be buying these green zone touches, especially these hammer candles forming at these areas, right? So all of my indicators, this one and the volume intensity, is for free. If you want access, you have to be using my referral link below the description of the videos, and that also gives you access to the trading group and my live positions as well, which I share 24/7 through API connection. So you can see what I'm doing all the time. Right. So the market, I think at the moment, people are a little bit scared, rightly so. We had a massive liquidation cascade. I don't know the numbers, but I'm sure they will come out. What I've done on my account here, I'm just checking the stats. So I'm 2.4x leverage. So we have about 209k of positions opened. Our net exposure is to the long side now, right? We have about net 85k of long exposure, or 90% portfolio beta, mainly in ETH and SOL. I think it's just easier to buy ETH, and I think it's easier to buy SOL than to buy all the shit coins. I like SKL personally, right? Because the funding rate is super negative and the trend is very, very strong. And yeah, there's just not knowing when this shit will top out. So those are the main coins for me at the moment. And yeah, I think the market now, let's have a look, right? So Bitcoin, it did break all-time highs. It did break all-time highs right here. And we got a pretty nasty rejection. So I don't love to see it. Now we had a pretty nasty liquidation, right, beneath all these three lows, right? So we had lows there, there, and there, all broken on this candle. So it's probably a decent time to be buying, BTC. Now, I like ENA, for example, ENA. in terms of the technicals, the chart itself. LDO is okay, but yeah, I prefer ENA. Link, again, obviously has been a massive runner. So I like Link, I like ETH, Sol. I don't want to go too crazy. Hype as well, it's good. Less so Fartcoin. But yeah, that's kind of my, that's kind of the play, to be honest, right? So ETH BTC has been the easiest trade to hit, mostly, right? Right, ETH has just shown so much strength against BTC. Every time, again, we touch the daily or the green line on my indicator, prices have spiked back up, right? So it's, yes, something worthwhile watching. So that's kind of the state of the market, right? I don't think there's much we can do. Let's have a look. Top volume, yeah, there's Trump is getting a lot of volume. Yeah, just had a ton of liquidations here. Yeah, SKL, relative to market cap, SKL is definitely the coin to focus on if it's going to continue running. So yeah, I think that's it. Like, it's just a small update. I don't really have much content besides updating the portfolio equity. We'll try and hit 100K. Just hope the market is going to be somewhat reasonable in the next few days. And looks like we have a coin that's pumping really, really hard. Let's have a look. ALU. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Tempted to short it. Is there any news on ALU? Right, yeah, I do wonder what's going on here on ALU. Very, very strange. But I don't think I'm gonna be fading this. Yeah, this is why this indicator is so useful. It's so easy to see if there's anything dodgy going on. But yeah, this is pretty strange. I'm gonna monitor ALU, but otherwise, yeah. So I'm gonna upload the video now, and yeah, hopefully you guys are okay. I know it's not been easy. I know there's a lot of liquidations in the market, especially like on Sol and ETH and Link, where a lot of people were leveraged too much, and you can see that by this candle, right? And what is nice as well about the indicators that I use is that you can see the volume very, very, very easily. So, for example, so on Sol, you got this low, high volume panic, then we had a lower low, right? But the volume actually reduced here. So it means there's less selling pressure here. So less liquidations. Everyone who had to sell already sold. And as prices went down further, volume actually fell. So this is the area where I like to be buying, for example, on the lower low, but lower volume. So can buy for that bounce. The same shit happened on ETH as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Hopefully you guys are okay on this. I think the market is, I don't predict the market. I have no edge in predicting the market. I would say that we were getting very complacent at the top, right? And that exchange hack didn't help, and it just showed you how much leverage people were using in the system. Just tons of leverage on this candle. All of it got wiped. So I think typically there's a period of cooling off and range before higher after such a liquidation, but I just don't know. With the ETH Treasury strength, Solana strength in recent days, and Link, yeah, just anything can happen. So I'm going to continue maintaining the long short book. Hopefully we hit hopefully we hit 90k and then to 100k. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions of what you want me to show you, what you want to see, I am running a private Telegram group, trading group, that I might merge or I might move to Discord as well. For those of you who are actively trading on one of my Bybit or MEXC referral links in the videos below. And otherwise, yeah, any suggestions you guys have, let me know. There's obviously a balance that I need to strike between providing free alpha and content, but also getting something back for it. So that's why I thought the referral link route could work really well, because it doesn't cost you anything and it makes me some money. But so far, I'll be honest, not made me that much money. So there has to be a sort of a threshold or a barrier, or like the event horizon after which makes more sense for me to work harder in pushing out content for everyone, sharing everything publicly, etc., etc. But at least I'm the only YouTuber that I know that shows you the actual P&L that they're trading, not just cherry picking trades or demo account trading. Anyway, that's it. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.